Okay, welcome back for another video, guys. So, new Horde mode is out, and I played 2 games, my first couple of games last night, and I decided to make a video of some observations that I've seen. Tactics for this. I think the best tactic that you can go with in the defense is depth in defense. So, what you're going to be wanting to do is to utilize a bastion as a linchpin, actually outside of your forward defenses. So the bastion is going to basically be the first line of defense. It's going to be supported with like 2 to 3 people. It's going to have a healing beacon and some shock beacons or shock fences around him to slow enemies down. And it's going to be soaking damage instead of the wall in most of the cases. So the enemy's gonna come to him. As long as he has some healing up, I think it's gonna be fine. And then you're gonna have hunters and grenadiers like raining down fire upon them. You're gonna want to have like a bunker complex behind him with a twin MG inside, where you have like 2 people, one repairing and one gunning, to get like the maximum firepower to just gun everything down around the bastion that's going to be soaking the enemy. And then you want to have a line of defense behind it with auto turrets. So you're going to be wanting to having auto turrets on actually the third line, so they don't get destroyed on the once the second line eventually falls. It's just going to be better to have something to cover your retreat to your third line of defense in this case, instead of having to man an MG in the back. You want them to have them in front to utilize them as much as possible. Yeah, so that's basically the idea, to have a fallback position which you can use. I actually have some gameplay now where you can see a bastion that's basically going to do this, but he does not have a bunker twin MG as support, but he does fairly well anyway. He has a lot of people supporting him. He's down in front of the other gate, and he does a pretty damn job. Even when the gate's down, he's back up. He's just standing there soaking everything, and yeah, we have an easy time holding them compared to if he was not there. I mean, bastions are way better utilized down in front, I think, than up on the walls, so they can just soak everything. As long as they have an operator healing them, of course. They can pretty much do anything, and as long as they have a shock fence around them, because the shock fence got to slow everything down so that the hunters can basically pick everything up that's not getting shot down from the bastion. And yeah, it's basically the whole concept of defense in depth, having layers of defense and a backup plan. I think this is going to work fairly well, and I think that the more people get better at building bases, the better defense in depth is going to work as well. I mean, there's a short time, like 45 seconds to build a base. Maybe you want to have 1 or 2 guys as well with perks for building more quickly and repairing quickly. That's going to be a big boon for the last couple of waves where everything is basically getting destroyed. But yeah, as long as you survive the waves, you can have a good time. So yeah, let's go to loadout. For the bastion, you're going to be wanting to have the MK3 saw, and then you want to have extended mags, and if you don't have that yet, you want extra magazines. You want some armor against melee bugs, because you're going to be having them. So you're going to be surrounded by them. You want to have a kit out of the cluster grenade to just clear the area around you in case you need to make an escape for any reason. And then you want to have shock beacons around you as well. You want to have them in a box around you, so it's hard for bugs to get to you, so that your teammates can just finish them before hopefully they get you. And that's basically the plan, like soak the bugs. Meat shield tactic for a Bastion. That's going to win the game. Alright, next up is Operator. We're going to choose, at least my choice of weapon is going to be the grenade launcher. And yeah, I have not unlocked every perk here, but I like the grenade perk to get more grenades, and some AoE grenade would be great as well. Utility wise, we want to get the healing beacon. I have not unlocked that yet, and I don't know what I should get for my second perk actually. I have not played that much of Operator, not that good at it. But yeah, they're needed. You want to have like 4 of them, I think, at least. Going to be needing those heals and reses. And yeah, utility-wise, they're great. Healing beacon right next to a Bastion that's tanking. Crucial for survival in this mode, I think.
He's gonna be up there for ages now, just being a fucking dickhead.
And for our next, finally, the best, I would say, spec, or at least for this mode, the Hunter. They are the best damage dealers by far, I would say, because they are so good at picking off grenadiers and other sniper bugs at range, and you really need to focus on getting those kills on the grenadiers because they're going to mess you up real. Oh, they are the worst in this mode. But also, what you want to do is next to bastions or gates or bunkers or whatever their high concentration of bugs, you need to put down the sensor beacons to just lower, or rather increase the damage taken by the bugs, because the damage increase taken once they get the red tune from the scans around them is 50%. So instead of taking like 12 shots for one of the sniper bugs, or 6 or whatever it is, it's just half of that. You're saving so much ammunition from using the scans, scan grenade or scan beacon, to lower or increase their damage taken, that it's going to be such a benefit to your whole team. It's you're killing stuff really fast. Yeah, it's absolutely crucial to hold off the hordes, and I would just get as much ammunition on a hunter as possible, and I would get high explosive grenades to be able to pick off big targets that you are close to. If you have the opportunity to just get close to one of the grenadiers, just toss a grenade and finish one off in like seconds instead of what feels like minutes. It's going to be a massive win for the whole team. And of course, you're going to be using the sniper rifle because it does so much more damage, and the fact that you can pick off long range enemies. Yeah, and that's gonna be it for this one. I made this quickly this morning. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the mode, and I'm gonna leave you with some clips from my second game here now. And we were quite close to making it, so yeah, enjoy.
Troopers, a new wave of arachnids are on their way. On the bounce.
gotta be kidding me.
This is Vulture 1. Evac is
That's
on
some
the
massive
way.
bullshit right there.
Bugs killed us.
All at once, boys. Let's go.
Extract. Every man for
Move
himself.
into the
It's not-
LZ,
it's not
troopers.
extract,
Hustle
let's
up.
go.
Vulture 1, ready for extraction. Hang on, troopers. We're leaving.
Victory is ours. Bugs. Yeah, victory.
No, defeat. Oh well. And that's it for tonight. Time to go to bed. Oh yeah. Horde mode is definitely hard. You just need to build better.